Alright guys, when it comes to the muscle up, it comes down to actually breaking it down in basic movement. The first one is the pull-ups. So it is very important for you guys to remember that you must be able to achieve at least 10 to 15 pull-ups to be able to attempt the muscle up. And then the second basic move is obviously the dip. So a muscle up is essentially an explosive pull-up and then a dip at the very end at the concentric part of the movement. Now there's a couple of progressions I want to run you through to actually be able to actually achieve that really basic body weight movement in calisthenics. The first one is what we call explosive pull-ups. It is very important to get to that level of actually reaching that muscle up, to be able to have that strength and explosiveness in your lats and get that strength. So what I want you to remember is performing pull-ups in a very explosive manner and then really expanding all that power that you have within your lats, within your shoulders and within your arms, of course. And then the second one is to work what we call with bends. So assisted work is going to be extremely important to assist you in your progression. So depending on how strong you are, you can obviously use a red band, a black band, a purple one, and so on and so forth. It's really all down to you, but ultimately that's going to help you eventually get into the muscle up, which I'm going to demonstrate to you in a minute. One key aspect to remember in the muscle up is the swing. It is extremely crucial that when you're coming down from that previous rep, to actually use what we call kinetic energy, that momentum that you have before you can actually carry on and go back up in the second rep. So I want you to remember to swing and take your time and find that sweet spot in that swing, find that right moment to come back up. That's actually really key in a muscle up. And if you see a lot of the calisthenics advanced athletes out there can actually do a muscle up without any swing, that's going to require a bit more strength in the lats and a bit more explosivity in your pull-ups, something I'll be talking about in a other tutorial later on my channel. Another trick that I've got for you, when it comes to the muscle up, you actually want to keep a bottle or a weight in between your legs to remember to keep your legs really, really tight throughout the entire movement of the muscle up, which is something we tend quite to forget sometimes, and then we end up bending our knees or half repping the muscle up. So tight legs, tight glutes, tight core, really keeping really tight when doing that muscle up. Another key in unlocking the muscle up is weighted pull-ups. So once you're comfortable enough to do 8 to 12, probably even to 15 reps, where you become very, very comfortable with the pull-ups, I want you to actually carry on and perform what we call weighted pull-ups. So you can start very light. It doesn't have to be very heavy. You can start with 5 to 10 pounds and work your way up to 20, 25 or 30 kilos and then do that for reps. I actually never muscle up. And you can see on the exercise, on the progression that I've actually demonstrated that I can actually muscle up without actually muscling up, because it's coming from a background of doing a lot of pull-ups, and especially really heavy pull-ups. And I'm also working on my one-arm pull-up, which is another added strength and bonus that I can get to carry over my muscle up work. So very good transition between your weighted calisthenics workouts and then your skills where the muscle up comes obviously into play. So that's it guys for the tutorial of how to do a muscle up. We've gone through different progressions, assisted work, explosive pull-ups, the swing, the techniques and the tricks, especially on the swing. I hope you guys found that video very useful. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you soon. Peace.